Travelers passed within miles of it and never noticed the way the air grew softer or how the wind seemed to hush itself as though entering a sacred place. Only those who were lost, truly, deeply lost, ever found the narrow path that led beneath its ancient canopy. Mara found it at dusk. She had not meant to wander so far. One wrong turn had become three, and now the sky was dimming into a bruised purple. The trees here were older than any she had seen before, their trunks wide and twisted, their roots breaking through the earth like the backs of sleeping giants. "I just need to get through," she muttered, clutching her lantern. But the deeper she walked, the stranger the forest became. The leaves whispered, though there was no wind. Small lights flickered between branches, too slow for fireflies, too deliberate for chance. And somewhere ahead, something moved. Not the careless rustle of a deer or fox, but something quieter, aware. Mara stopped. "Hello?" she called. The forest answered with silence. Then, just beyond the reach of her lantern, a shape stepped forward. At first, she thought it was made of moonlight. Its body shimmered faintly, like frost catching the last light of day. It stood taller than a wolf, but moved with a cat's grace. Antlers arched from its head, thin and branching like delicate trees, each tip glowing with a soft silver light. Mara's breath caught. "What are you?" The creature tilted its head, steadying her with eyes that reflected not her face, but something deeper, memories perhaps, or truths she hadn't yet faced. It stepped closer. Mara should have run. Every sensible thought screamed at her to turn back, but something in the creature's presence felt gentle, not harmless, but not cruel. Lost recognizes lost. That was the thought that came to her, though she couldn't say why. "I'm trying to find my way home," she said quietly. The creature blinked once. Then it turned and began to walk. Mara hesitated only a moment before following. They moved through the forest in silence. The creature did not look back to see if she kept up, yet it never went so fast that she fell behind. The glowing lights in the trees gathered around them, as though guiding their path. After a while, Mara realized something strange. She no longer felt afraid. Instead, she felt seen, as though the forest and this strange, luminous being understood something about her she had never said aloud. "Why me?" she asked suddenly. "Why help me?" The creature stopped. Slowly, it turned its head. Its eyes met hers again, and this time Mara felt the answer rather than heard it. "Because you asked." Not with words, with need. Her throat tightened. She had been lost long before she stepped into the forest. Lost in choices, lost in doubts, lost in the quiet fear that she was moving through life without direction. And somehow, impossibly, this creature had known. It stepped forward again, and the forest began to thin. The trees grew younger, the air less heavy. Soon, Mara saw it, the edge of the woods where the familiar world waited. She stopped. "Will I see you again?" she asked. The creature did not answer. It simply watched her, its glowing antlers dimming slightly, as if the magic itself could not cross beyond the forest. Mara's breath caught. She nodded slowly. She understood. This place and this being belonged to something older, something hidden. "Thank you," she said. For a moment, the creature seemed to brighten, its light flaring softly like a heartbeat. Then it turned and vanished among the trees. Mara stepped out of the forest. When she looked back, the path was gone. Only ordinary woods stood behind her, quiet and unremarkable.